Yo.
You already know what it is.
Is it time?
It's December 18th.
We've been gone for a while.
Yo.
We bringing that side talk NYC energy in the building. Let's go.
Just to reiterate, we are in LA. Like, what's wrong with this?
No, we ain't. We in New York. Let's go. Y'all already know what it is. Welcome back to another episode of the Opinion League, where we talk about movies, TV shows, anime, manga, and trending pop culture topics. I am your host, Rob, a.k.a. The Blacksmith, and we got...
You already know what it is. It's Tay. I'm a lot of things. The bearer of Zoro Swords. Miles Morales Stylist.
There you go.
The Lightning Bolt of Storm. The Flame of Charizard.
Okay.
Yep.
I got a lot more, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
It's been a minute.
Man, it's been that long.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Long. Like, it's been that long. That's crazy.
I graduated from Xavier's Higher Learning Institution.
Yep. With
And
honors.
Yo, you know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
And we got...
Me and...
still you? Oh,
nah,
dang.
it's still me.
Well, what's happening?
The Amazing Spider-Man. That's what is happening.
No.
Yo, me and him rock heavy.
It's time?
Yo, respect.
Here we go.
But you know the last one, you know what it is. Piccolo's second born.
Oh, yeah.
Because Gohan is the first.
Always. Oh, and then it's him. Okay. What's up?
All right. Here we go. You know what it is. It's your boy Al, a.k.a. Al Beezy, a.k.a. Mr. 10 out of 10, because if it's a 10 out of 10, it's going to get that young 10 out of 10, because it's a bunch of 10s.
A bunch of 10s.
In the building.
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
What, you forgetting some names?
Oh, man. Oh, wait, there's some other names?
Nah,
The Straight-Legged Master.
Oh,
The Straight-Legged
man.
Master.
Yeah.
I got another new nickname for him. Al Burrito.
Oh, man. This is a story I don't know about.
Nah,
Man.
I just came up with
Oh.
it.
You know, I eat a breakfast burrito every morning, too, so that actually works.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Al Burrito. But, you know, TOLOPOE in the building.
Yup.
Let's get
You
to it.
already
Top 3 dead or alive. You know the
You already
vibes.
know the vibes. Yup. What's up? Hey. What time is
It's
it?
time for Albert's question.
Here we go, y'all. In honor of Spider-Man No Way Home,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to talk about some if you could go back in time stuff. So if you can go back in time and change one thing, what would it be?
Tay, you go first, because...
I got a lot of niggas to save. A lot. So, but off rip, I'm going back into all the way back in time, where when the first niggas existed.
Slavery?
Nah, nigga, before that. We have a lot of history before slavery.
I don't know much before that. But yeah, go
I
ahead.
do. We have.
Talk about it.
Thank you. Anywho, no, I'm not gonna go into a history lesson, but I just want everybody to know there's a lot of stuff that happened before slavery.
That's true.
Stay
Yeah.
woke.
Yep.
But I'd go back all the way to when we all first existed,
Okay.
and I would
Okay.
give us the X gene,
Oh.
real mutants.
Okay.
Oh.
You know, December 17th, you know, powers were supposed to be activated that day.
So I get my super speed.
Nigga.
You was walking so slow in the gym the other day.
It didn't work.
I'm saying if she went back, I could have my super speed, and then
Yeah. Okay.
I
You know what I'm
get-
saying? You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, you don't need super speed.
You just need to bend your knees. That's it.
Yeah, but so I would give us the X gene, you know.
Okay.
I feel like we got like maybe like another 50 years before it really emerges. I think like we're just waiting for society to get prepared,
Yeah.
because if they like treat us like this without our superpowers, like imagine what happens when we do.
There won't be another black person in jail
Never.
ever. You never catch us.
Never.
Definitely won't catch me.
But yeah, so I'd give us, you know, our X gene, you know, that we deserve, that we have already, you know.
Okay.
All right, Rob, what you got?
Still don't got nothing. What would I change?
Just one thing.
And something came right to mind, but I don't know. I would just I'd make Wakanda exist.
I like that.
For real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll look like, God damn it.
That was my answer.
Damn it. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm always trying to get to Wakanda, y'all.
Yeah. But see, you would be there.
See, that was crazy because like you guys thought about stuff that like would change the world.
Mm-hmm.
I got mad selfish with my.
Here we go.
Here we go. So I wasn't thinking this hard into this question, and really, I was just gonna say, stop myself from eating numero uno pizza, because that has changed my whole view on cheese. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I'm dead serious. Like numero uno pizza has ruined cheese for me. Like
wait, so you don't like pizza or
no? Like I like pizza, but like I ate numero uno pizza one time when I was younger, and it has ruined just eating cheese. Like in the morning, I can't do it.
But you get breakfast burritos.
Yeah, but there's no cheese.
You're eating breakfast burritos without cheese?
Yeah.
You're disgusting.
Yo,
So you're eating a
but
dry.
like, okay, so I can eat.
That burrito's
Pizza.
dry as hell.
Yeah.
That burrito's
I can't do
dry.
deep dish. I can't do deep dish pizza
Okay, that's
because
fine.
numero uno has ruined it for me. But like it put a really bad taste in my mouth for cheese. Like numero uno pizza, I would probably go back and tell younger Albert, don't eat it, stay away from it.
My G,
I'm
you're
stuck
eating,
on-
you're
I'm stuck
eating
on the burrito.
burritos without cheese. How dry is that?
It's not dry at all. It tastes really
But there's
good.
was there salsa in it or
It's like made
pico?
like in front of me. Like it's not like.
that don't mean that doesn't mean it's not gonna be less dry.
What are
Yo,
you talking about? This is the breakfast.
What's
burrito.
on it?
Oh man, so I get egg whites with peppers, and I put some bacon in it.
That's not a breakfast burrito.
Then I put what?
That's just a healthy mixture.
that's a North Park breakfast.
Facts.
The assholes in it.
Yeah, no, keep going. Keep going. What
Yo,
else?
my mouth getting dry thinking
Right?
about it.
Oh, you know what? Let me just-
All right, my G. Now I know why you get the ice smokers.
What is it?
You like cold and dry food.
I can't do anything right on this show.
We
No, you
didn't say you couldn't, but I questioned some things.
Yeah.
You come up with great questions.
Yeah.
Don't eat numero uno pizza.
Okay.
I've never even heard of. Is that like a LA thing?
Yeah, there's a numero uno pizza in LA. It's like right next to USC. I ate it,
Mm.
and yeah, it ruined my whole entire.
Okay, so we ain't going there. We ain't going there.
I remember when I first went by USC. There's a Popeyes like down the street.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Yeah.
the first time I seen like bulletproof windows, glass, like in between you and the cashier at Popeyes.
Like, yo.
Hey, yo.
I was up there for a basketball tournament. I was like, "Oh, word! All right."
This is what it is. Let me hurry up and get my stuff and get on out of here.
Yeah.
Something pop off.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Yo, can I tell you about how I don't know if I'll survive with the owl walking
go
down the
ahead,
alley.
because I got a story about him too.
We
It's all
Y'all
about
see
Al
this?
right now.
I'm glad this is caught on
Yeah,
camera.
I don't care. Go ahead. What's
yo,
up?
so we're out last night
Oh,
at
is
this
hilarious.
place.
Mm-hmm.
Dashe was DJing, so
Yeah.
it was right by my house. So I was like, "Oh, let's pull up
Yeah.
or whatever." So me and Al are like enjoying ourselves. We're having good convo. Dashe's killing it. Transitions on fire.
Yep.
Loving the music.
Yeah.
So I'm there, we have like this one drink, this like, what was it called? A cold punch?
Oh yeah. Big shot.
Big shot. Cold drink in a bottle.
Mhm.
And so we're talking, and then out of nowhere, this white lady like leans into me and cranes her neck and says, "What's up?"
Yo, comes like when I mean it was like you were watching like a TV skit because you thought it wasn't real. Like COVID is out, like all this stuff. This lady goes like straight, like I might get out of the camera view, but like dives in into Tay's like
weird.
face, like
Yeah.
straight face first, dive in, like
She wasn't in my face.
from the out. So the funny part was I'm sitting next to Tay, and I started laughing because I was like the Kill Bill, like. Like I was all like, oh, I was like, yo,
like this.
And the way she turned, she was all like,
I like leaned back. I was just like,
like she Neo.
I leaned back like it was 04, and I was like, yo, what are you doing?
And she was like, yo, what's up? And I was like, yo,
Nothing's up. Ceiling. There's wood on the ceiling. That's what's
Sky,
up. Like,
moon, space.
First of all, so I was like, I thought you were gonna mush her in the face. Mind you, like, so the distance of where we're from Dashe is like from me to you. That's how close we are because we're at the bar.
Yeah.
He was like, I thought you were gonna mush her.
Like the the self defense guy.
Yeah.
You know, you be mushing people.
So I leaned back.
Mm-hmm.
Real smooth, and I was just like, yo, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
I have my Pokemon jacket on. First of all, I don't like people touching me that I don't. For one, I don't know, and for two, like
in general,
if I don't want you touching me, there's like a select few.
Yeah.
And so, and she puts her hand on my jacket,
like how
on top of my Squirtle.
At this point, I'm just like dying laughing. I'll cry and laughing.
How old was she? Like how she look though? Like, what kind of age behavior is this?
Like she had to be like in her 40s.
Okay, she wilding. Okay,
maybe 50s because sometimes they don't age well.
Screws missing. All right,
they don't age well. So, but yeah, and then she looked at me like, "Oh, what's up?" Like, you don't get your hand. I was like, "Excuse me, ma'am."
That
mind you, I was laughing the whole time.
I am laughing the whole time. Like I was laughing just now. I was laughing like that for like at least for 3 minutes straight. And I'm like, the lady knows I'm laughing about her. Like,
you over here instigating. You just kept her going. She was like, oh, okay.
Like she had to walk away. She was walking around the bar. She didn't know where to go because she was all like, man, they just straight up laughing at me. It was like right there at the bar. Like it's a small place. So everybody's seeing me just dying laughing.
It's like, if you guys have been to like parties where there's like 1 to 2 black people, but they're playing black music the whole time. And like every time like a song comes on, like for me, I like hesitate like if I want to like move because they look at you for confirmation.
Yeah.
Is that a good song?
You become the teacher.
That's a good one, right?
Okay. Is he dancing?
Biggie,
yeah.
I know him.
he's good.
Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy.
Oh man.
But yeah, so she was like one of those, like, and I was just like, lady, get away from me. Okay, there's a woman, like, this black woman behind us, and she, like, I turned, she was like,
Hey, did she say, don't do that?
I wanted to tell her, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yo.
Shout out to Dashe.
Shout out to Dashe.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yo, she killed the set, too. Y'all gotta.
Yeah, it was dope. It was a really good set.
Okay.
They said the whole time.
Yeah.
All right. Dang. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Al,
So
you need to take that dude's self-defense class so you can actually help people, so you can actually mush people the right way.
He wanted me to like full face mush her. Like I have big hands too. Like I would encapsulate her whole face.
Like I almost fell out of the chair laughing. Like when it happened, like I was just like,
it would have killed her.
Like my eyes.
Like for real. Like my whole hand. Like
it would have been like those memes where people will like be trying his moves and then they just show up in heaven.
Yeah.
Just you mushing her and then she just wake up in heaven.
Yo, the way she just like said it, the rest of us, yo, what's up?
I like scooted my chair over nothing.
Oh my god.
Nothing's up.
I had to take my glasses off, man, because I was crying. I was like, wow, that just happened.
Oh, okay. I got a good
And
one.
I had like I had like ripped jeans like I do today on, and like I got big knees. So I was like, I felt them like enlarged. Big ass knees.
Yo, what's up?
What's up? No, I got a good one. I didn't even tell you this, so
Oh man,
it's gonna be a live reaction.
oh my gosh,
bro.
All right,
be ready to defend yourself. So, we at the gym. just for y'all to know, Al he sometimes DJ at the gym. Yeah, he's already laughing. See, he knows. Right. You just got to take it, man.
Here we go, man.
So we at the gym, right?
Yep.
He's playing good music. It's not bad. All right. So I'm over there coaching, and all of a sudden, like, I'm starting to notice the songs that are coming on, right? And I'm just like, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, wait, is this Al's playlist? I'm like, nah, I don't remember seeing him, start it, right? And so I'm sitting there and I'm talking to the lady, and then I hear body yaddy yaddy yaddy.
We heard that last night too.
Okay, all right, but it comes on, right? And so you know how you just be like, just sitting thinking to yourself, and then it just hits you. The Holy Spirit just hits you. And I kid you not, I'm sitting there mid talking to this lady, and in my head I'm thinking, yo, Al picked this. This is his station. I'm like what? And so I turn around to like look at him. This dude over here like hey, and then when he saw me make eye contact, this dude stopped.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Hey, he had the look. He had the look of just like caught in 4K. Like, oh my goodness.
What was your shoulders looking like?
Body yaddy 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 yaddy.
We was not like, it wasn't full on like,
nah.
yo.
It was about to get started. It was
warming
mid.
up.
Yeah. Yo, this dude was feeling.
It was warming up.
Right,
it was warming up.
All right.
Come on, explain yourself.
All right.
It's all right. We know what Megan does. We know what she does.
Hey, it's a good song.
Look,
It's a good song, but damn.
I think everybody got at least like one ratchet hit that, like, when it comes on, you
That's
just
fair.
you kind of move your shoulders, you know what I mean?
But man, hey, the way he looked though was like a little kid just got
I wonder-
caught
oh yeah, I
stealing.
got caught red-handed. Like the way I was like, it was like body. I was like, oh.
I was
and it
about to
like,
question him, but he just yep, that's the look. Right when I looked at him, no one else was looking. I turned back and looked at him like just
like we made eye contact, and I was like,
You saw what I saw.
yeah.
And you saw.
and I couldn't even like.
there's nothing you can
like,
say.
I was like, wow.
There's nothing you can say.
Like
Caught.
those old school cartoons where like they're trying to escape prison and like the light shines on the prisoner.
That
like,
was him, 100%.
I was like, oh man,
Mad funny.
Man.
you know,
Yeah, it's all right, man.
Megan, you know,
Shout out to Megan.
Yeah, shout out to Megan.
Got
yeah,
hits.
shout out to Megan Thee
Yo,
Stallion.
I mean,
Yo,
I
what's up,
listen to
baby?
R&B during the
Megan.
gym.
Yeah, me too.
Is Megan
sometimes.
single?
No,
No,
Oh.
she's not.
her
Oh.
dude looked like Pop Smoke.
And what if she
Oh.
was?
Oh,
You're right.
my bad.
Is Megan single?
Like you got a chance.
I talk.
So-
We talk about anime on here sometimes.
Right.
Megan,
Yeah.
you know,
This is a pop culture conversation right now.
My bad. Said what's
Nah,
up,
you know,
Megan.
he's
My bad.
probably like, I love
She was
Naruto.
single. I thought you was single. I said, "What's up, baby?"
What's up, baby?
But
What
she's
you gonna
not
say to
single.
Byron?
Everyone that we've like named on this podcast, every like woman we talked about is not single.
Yeah. Oh. All right. You know what?
Well,
Let's get
Zazie-
into
Let's
it.
go,
Zazie
let's go.
Beetz is
Hey, yo.
still like
No,
my
no.
girl though. Hey,
Hey.
Zazie, shout
Okay.
out.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So
Yo, holla at me, Zazie.
a couple announcements. You know,
Please.
we've been gone for a minute. The studio is currently being renovated. As you can see, we got some new tables and stuff.
Yo, I'm shutting down the studio.
But we back. We going excited to show you guys what it's going to look like on the other side, and some other things coming our way. Also, if you have not seen it, check out our new segment we got called The Inside Opinion. Talk about the same stuff, but shorter, straight to the point, but with some funny edits here and there.
Oh, the bloopers.
Yeah, and some bloopers, you know. We learning about ourselves doing that. But it's all good. But other than that,
Yo, let's
any
get
other
into
updates?
it.
Yeah. Let's Hey, for the first time I remembered, spoiler alert.
Yo, it's
If
gonna
you-
be in the title.
I mean, yes.
Mad
but
heavy.
just saying it, you know, just at this part, y'all,
Yeah,
we don't care now. You should have seen it by now.
like her
we-
Marvel fans definitely should have seen it.
right. So don't watch this unless
Yeah.
You know, if you ain't seen it, it's. I mean, go watch it.
If you have to wait till it comes out on Disney Plus,
you might as well just watch this. Yeah.
I mean, it's fine because some people can't go into the theaters. So
right. We understand, but at the same time, just be prepared for these spoilers. But anyway,
let me get into it.
Let
me get into it. I want my motherfucking respect.
Oh man,
I want my respect. You want to know who wants the respect? Andrew Russell Garfield wants his goddamn respect.
He does. Yep.
Toby Vincent Maguire wants his goddamn respect.
Here we go.
And Tom Stanley Holland wants his goddamn respect. I want it all.
Yeah.
I want it all. I want it all. Want the respect.
There you go. Yo.
I'm just gonna get it off rip.
Go ahead.
Talk
Spider-Man No Way Home, top 2 Marvel movie, and it's not top 2. I mean, it's not number 2. It's number 1. I don't care what anybody says.
Yep.
Yo, when that moment, my favorite moment.
Oh man,
here we go.
I had tears in my eyes.
We all had tears.
Tears in my eyes.
We all had tears.
Man.
So, the moment Andrew walked through.
Oh man, I'm getting teary right now.
He walked through. I said, "Oh my God."
Yo,
that tears of joy.
Yo, stood up in the theater.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Niggas wasn't hyped. I stood up. Let's go.
Yo, arms was up.
Yep.
Like we were in the back. You know where it's at.
Yeah. But
we gonna talk about that theater at the end.
Oh yeah. Oh,
but when MJ fell off that scaffolding,
yo, she called it.
She called.
That's why I want my respect.
Give her respect.
Yo, she called it.
She called that.
Yeah.
So my favorite part of the trailer was seeing the parallel view of MJ falling off the tower at the end compared to Gwen Stacy falling off the tower at the end in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. So we see Spider-Man Tom Holland jump down in the beginning, but towards the end of the clip, we see that the hand may look a little different. So what I'm really hoping for is that we actually get to see Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker get some redemption and actually be the one to really save MJ in the end. I would love that. I might cry in the movie if that actually happens, so I'm hoping it goes that way. That'll be probably the biggest moment in the movie for me. I want my motherfucking respect.
Oh,
she called
man.
That one.
Yo.
That was dead on.
When she fell and then Tom swung through, I said, nah, Tom, it's not your time.
No, redemption.
Not your
time. Oh, man.
And she said she was gonna cry if she saw that scene.
And I made sure to cry out my left eye so Al wouldn't see. So Al wouldn't see. I dropped the tear out the left. I didn't drop it out the right.
Oh shit. Oh my God.
The eye like,
man,
I was too filled with joy to
hold it in.
I couldn't stand still. Like I was like, oh.
When he caught her, I felt like I won a gold medal.
You did.
I stood up. I was like, yo, like.
Yeah. I'm looking over at her. I'm
God.
Like, she called it. She called it.
Yo.
Oh, we were spazzing.
But
spazzing.
Yeah. I'm sure we're gonna get into more parts, but that movie from top to end, just unbelievable. I'm going to see it again.
Yes, all of us.
Yeah, I'm going to see it again.
Yeah, I gotta see it
because I woke up late. We didn't get our tickets on time. So we went to Peasantsville, aka the Regal Theater, where if you have someone tall in front of you, they're gonna cut off the bottom half of your screen.
100%. Even for me.
Yeah.
I just sat down. I didn't feel like I was in a good movie theater.
Yeah. That movie had to be real good for you to ignore most of the stuff going on in there. So
lots of stuff happening, but AMC is the way to go. If you go to Regal, bless your soul, but
we understand.
Can't be me. Can't be me.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah. What y'all think? Like first reactions,
bro. I'm gonna start off.
Man,
I don't. When I watch movies, y'all see me. Y'all, we've been to the movies long enough to know now that when I'm watching a movie, I'm just like this. I'm focused, right? So for a movie to make me speak out loud, like in the theater, like
Facts.
that takes a lot for me. So the part when your boy Daredevil popped up, first 8 minutes of the movie.
Yo, I was punching the air.
Yo, I was like, oh shit. like real loud, like like. And I'm like, afterwards, I'm like, oh.
Nah, we needed that energy. We need that energy.
It just came out. I had no control. I was like, but just seeing that, I am bummed, that he was only in there for that scene. But that just lets you know what's coming, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
If y'all have not seen Daredevil,
man,
not Ben Affleck, because that was trash.
Batfleck.
Yes. I'm talking Netflix Daredevil. If y'all have not seen that, catch up, watch it now, because there's some stuff coming,
In all corners, movies and TV shows.
Man.
Yes.
I hope y'all watching Hawkeye.
Oh, please
watch Hawkeye.
Yeah, but no, that right off the bat, I knew this movie was about to be fire.
Bananas.
Yes,
fire.
Oh man, but anyways, we'll get into it, but everything else, like all together in a nutshell, I don't even have to say my rating. Like we all know what the rating is.
Oh.
Like,
10 out of 10.
Nah, my
10, 20 out of 20. There's 2 of me, it'd be 20 out of 20, 3 of me, 30 out of 30. You already know what it is. It's. I don't even have to say it. We already know. We already know.
Right into it.
If somebody says less than that, I'm questioning like what they could have changed about it.
I'm not. It's
right. Chopper to your ribs, cuz no, that movie,
pure confidence.
Excellent. The way I describe this movie, now that I have time to think about it, this is a literal dream come true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I was after even the day after, I'm sitting here trying to process like, Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, Andrew, they was just in that like together.
Like you saw that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It just did it don't make sense. Like, but like I said, it's a dream come true. So I'm like, this is perfect. Thank you. Best Christmas gift ever.
Man.
Like, but yeah, go ahead. What you think, Al?
Man.
Off top.
Off rip. Off tops. You already know I said it before. 10 out of 10.
No, 30.
Yeah, 30 out of 30 because it was 3 of me.
Whatever
you know what
the
I'm
highest score can be.
Because there was 3 Spider-Mans, it's 30 for 30. Off tops. And then I just want to say, shout out to William Dafoe.
Killed. We gonna get into him.
He killed it as Green Goblin. Like
better than the first one.
Man, I mean, from his fight scenes to just he was just real sneaky with it too. With the bombs was like,
bro.
Man.
Hey, here you go, my G. Catch that real quick.
My man was dropping bombs in places we was like, don't. Like we was like, he was a problem.
You laying on the ground, my G? Hey, catch this real quick.
My man put a bomb in the box. in Dr. Strange's box. He was all like, hold on. Boop. Take one of those.
Done.
He's like, if you're gonna end me now, I'm about to call some ruckus.
We all gonna die.
That man was taking everyone down with him. You could not.
Sneakiest move.
That man was
the greatest villain of the
year. Thanos level villain.
Yeah, yes.
Man.
Thanos level.
Yes.
Man.
Like Infinity War? Like
nah. Yeah.
Man.
If he was there, they wouldn't have won.
And the thing was too is all like after he did what he did, like no regrets. He was like, man, what's done is done.
You gotta think he did this in about 6 hours.
Yeah.
Oh
man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, that was great. And then like the acting, superb.
Top tier.
Acting was superb. I thought the lines that they were saying, the dialogue, that was great. I mean,
it was natural.
Yeah. I mean, we could go into, so much dialogue that was great. I mean, we got the 3 Spider-Mans talking to each other.
Oh yeah, we gotta dive deep into that.
Yeah, we're gonna dive deep into that.
But, brilliant.
Yeah, I thought even the attention to detail on what they're saying to each other was great. So whoever wrote the script for Spider-Man 3 No Way Home, which we would get a name.
I know you was looking up names.
I'm looking right now.
Look up screenplay. Yeah.
I mean, did phenomenal. I know it was a group of people, obviously, but I mean, phenomenal. I thought everything was said that needed to be said, and just scenes too, like just the cinematography of like getting certain scenes, like the 3 Spider-Mans landing at the same time. Yeah, it was quick, but just seeing it was like picture quality of like, man, I need that as like a background. You got Tom Holland looking at the Daily Bugle in the rain.
Yo, such a great shot.
Yo,
it was a great shot from the back, and then when they panned to the side,
man,
you felt all.
And then
the
went close in.
Yep.
Yes.
Shout out to John Watts.
Yes.
Costume detail. I thought the costume detail was good too.
Just better than Dune.
Yeah.
I said it.
Yo, he said what he said. He said what he said.
The final suit.
That's what I was gonna say. Yep.
The final suit. Man. Oh my God.
Beautiful.
Yo, and it did something that I always harped on him for.
What?
He finally got his own suit that he made.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo,
Yes. Yo, and then there was so much attached to it.
Yeah.
Like Aunt May, like just everything he gone through. Oof.
But what I like too is that when they show the past two Spider-Mans, the attention to detail with their costumes.
Yep.
To see that was
bro
phenomenal.
It lets you know who was who. Like you, and I remembered, like especially Tobey Maguire's. I'm like, that is it.
Yeah,
like, that's the one.
You didn't have to feel like they kind of they were different.
Went
by the T. Like this is exactly how.
Shout out to wardrobe, my G.
Yeah, like how they take off their Spider-Man mask too.
Yep.
They all take it off differently. So like how like
yep.
Yeah, like, if you look at how they take it off, like they all take like I think Toby does it. My bad, hit the mic. But
Toby Spider-Man.
Toby does it this way, like he grabs it from under and he goes up, and then Andrew Garfield grabs his from the top and goes to the side.
Ayo, and the thing about that, sorry, real quick, that's all planned.
Yeah,
that's not like on accident.
Right.
Like, that's y'all got to give props to these people who make these movies. Y'all.
Like so good.
And to get on that too, so to get into a little bit of kind of all three of them when they're on the screen together. Was you notice the different fighting styles?
Yes.
So some different.
Yep.
So Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man's the best. He fights the best.
He fights the best.
So a little part of why he does and why he was like the best fighter on screen. So the scene where Tom Holland's Peter Parker is in his little safe space he goes to, and Aunt May had just died, and he's like reeling from that, and so. Ned, MJ, and then both Peter Parkers come, and then they're all talking about their grief of kind of what they went through.
Oh yeah.
And then when Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man talks about when Gwen died and he had to suffer and grieve through that of how he was like, yo, I went into a rage, and he was like, I stopped pulling punches.
Yeah.
I stopped pulling punches.
Yeah.
AKA I was knocking motherfuckers out.
Yeah.
Like people were dying, essentially what he was saying. And so
that was so gangster.
He was just like, nah, like I let the anger control me. He was like, and I just started taking people out.
Yep.
And that's how I knew. I was just like, oh, so his fighting style is just gonna be different than Tobey Maguire's and Tom Holland's, especially since I wanted to see what would happen with Tobey Maguire too, because he said, "Oh, I got everyone. Like New York's safe."
Yeah, like he was all like, "It's all fixed."
Like,
even when
I've been chilling.
Doc Ock said, "Man, you grew up." He's all like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, everything is good now."
Yeah.
Another thing too that I want to reiterate, like how Tay was saying, is basically how that one scene they kind of do like flashback scenes too. And if you notice, I think that was Tobey Maguire that was fighting Electro when he had him by electric. And remember when Tobey used to do that famous scene with the train?
With the train.
No, that was Andrew.
But that was Andrew? Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out.
In the middle, when he was fighting Electro?
When Electro had one of the Spider-Man stuff.
You're saying Toby was the one getting electrocuted, right?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was Andrew in the middle.
I thought Andrew
because they were fighting like their individual like people from their universe.
No, I thought Andrew was fighting Lizard. And remember,
that was Tom.
Shit, now we don't even know who.
It was Tom who was fighting Lizard.
But I get what you're saying, just that part in Toby where
when they had like the train and like flashback, I was like, oh man. I remember when I was in like theaters and I saw that when he was like doing like
you felt that, yeah.
He was like, we gotta stop the train. He was like, and the Spider-Man suit was ripping.
Yep.
Yo, I was like, oh,
respect.
Man, Spider-Man 2 vibes right there.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh man.
But you can see like the difference of the fighting level. So I brought that up because you can see like how they're when they had like their final fight and like how they were fighting, like
Yeah.
Andrew was chilling,
He
kind of
was.
for the most part.
He was playing.
Yeah.
He was playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was fine.
Because it was like, oh, you got a little stronger.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Like,
Okay.
but that was like dope to see of how each of them, like, because you could tell that Toby fought a little smarter than the both of them.
Yeah,
And
right.
Tom was really like a combination of both of them.
Yeah. Yes.
Combination.
Yeah.
Toby
And-
was like the big homie.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, yo, like he could just see so much. You could just see in the way he's just like standing there looking at both of them and looking at like how they're going about things. He's like, man, wow. Like,
Yeah.
Because he went through like both of that.
yeah.
Yep.
He went through like the anger and rage that
that's a
Andrew
good
Garfield's
point.
went through, and then just the inexperience of kind of like of coming into your own with Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Right.
I low key think certain lines as well was like hints towards what could happen in the future. When,
Absolutely.
I think
Definitely.
When he said, "Yeah, my best friend tried to kill me," and I think
That
when
was
that
funny, yeah.
happened, if you saw the ending post credits, you saw that little Venom come out, the little symbiote that was left.
Yeah.
And obviously he doesn't know who Tom Holland is anymore, being Peter Parker.
Supposedly.
Supposedly. So with that being said, like how he told him, he's like, I would never like kill you because you're my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was like a hint, is like, you know, there might be a time where, you know, they might not be friends anymore. And so if that happens, you know, it'd be a whole different spiel.
I kind of took it two different ways.
Yeah.
So because we saw how Ned was messing with all the sorcerer stuff for that one.
Oh yeah.
And then of how Flash Thomas like kept like reiterating like, this is my best friend, this is my best friend, and then when Peter told him like, I'll tell everyone you're my best friend.
Oh.
So I thought it was more of like of something like in that manner of that one drop is left, Flash Thomas, who has been Venom before.
Yeah.
That's how I kind of took it. I thought they were kind of going the route with Ned of going towards magic.
Yeah.
I do have a question though too, is like if Doctor Strange could do that spell and I'm just thinking common sense wise, if I'm Doctor Strange and how he's like, I need everybody to forget me, would having MJ still remember him be too much of a hassle with everything that was happening? Like, cause remember he was doing like just one, like he just took one out at first.
Well, yeah. That's because when he was talking to Wong and like telling him like they were talking about how they've used the spell for like smaller things, and so in the middle of that spell, he was like, as Tom Holland, he was just like, "Yo, can MJ still remember me?" And Ned, can he still remember me? He was just like, "Yes."
He tried to change it six times.
Yeah, so he changed it too much. Yeah, so I guess technically obviously he messed it up, and that's why everyone just had to forget who he was. But if he just would have kept it at those couple people, they would have remembered. Yeah, right.
I
just
actually
been like, if he did it again, like he couldn't do just take MJ out. You know, it could have been like, all right, that's just one person out of everybody.
Yeah.
He was trying to change in the middle of the spell. That's why. And I felt like because Tom Holland was talking, Peter Parker was talking during him doing like the spell.
True.
That messed it up too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. We're still wondering when that whole Kang thing happened. You know, that was in Loki and all that.
I think it's all happened at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, if you really think about it, all these shows we've been watching in movies recently, there's been this like hint or like showing of like the crack in the sky, kind of like at the end of the No Way Home. But like that was the same thing that happened when Lady Loki killed Kang. Just happened in No Way Home. I'm trying to remember the other movie or show where it just happened. So, a little bit of Hawkeye, a little bit. I mean, not so much the stuff
Not
in
Eternals.
the sky.
What was it?
Maybe no.
What's
I
Eternals?
don't think Eternal. No.
Damn, it was one more show that
I know.
happened.
I'm really trying to
Why can't I
remember. I feel like it might have been Eternals.
It was WandaVision.
No.
She didn't break the universe, but she didn't do a
No.
multiverse thing. But
Damn, now I'm pissed off. I don't remember.
yeah.
That's all right. But maybe y'all know.
Yeah.
To let us know.
I'll look back and check.
Yeah.
But it was 2 movies in a show that it happened in.
Yeah.
But
I can't remember.
I kind of felt like Doctor Strange, like you know, he might have been a little mad at Wong. Cause you know, Wong was like, yo, like chill with them spells, like don't mess around with that stuff.
Because
and he was just like, well, you got my title, so now you Sorcerer Supreme. You think you tell me what to do? And I felt like
mad jealous. Yeah,
felt like Steven was a little pissed off. He was like, yo, let me go do this thing real quick and show you what I'm really about.
right.
True.
Yeah, no, you know, like after like we talked about what we think is gonna be happening in the movie, like Doctor Strange like being bad or that's not really him.
Mm-hmm.
Like afterwards, I was like right in the beginning, I was like, okay, this is real.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange, like he just out here messing up, like causing problems. But I'm trying to think, what else did he do? Oh man,
I like how he says, you know, they keep reiterating that Tom is just a kid, you know, until it got near the end.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of stopped saying that line, but like you can see how Doctor Strange keep reiterating like, oh man, you're just a kid.
Yeah, right.
Like they keep saying that, you know how you said like in film, everything is said for a reason because that's time spent, that's money spent.
Yeah, right.
So go into that saying like, you know, he's just a kid. They're probably saying that, and then they had to on purpose stop saying it once he grew up. Once he kind of came to the realization like, oh snaps, like this is my life now.
Yeah, I think that turning point was when he was fighting Goblin for the first time.
I
when
thought
he was getting smacked.
I thought it was when he told Strange like, let everybody forget.
Nah,
that wasn't. He knew. Well, because Strange didn't. Because he's a different type of hero. So like Strange is dealing with different people, and he was just like, yo, like you're trying to get everybody out here to change, and like I'm trying to save the world.
You're right.
And you want to save it this exact
this way.
Type of way. With Strange doesn't have the same type of morals that Spider-Man had.
His is very just direct and
black
logical.
And white.
Yeah. No, but when he was fighting Goblin, and when he was on top of him, like punching him in his head in the hallway, and then Goblin was just looking at him smiling.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't hurting me.
Yeah.
Like he was holding back his punches.
Yeah.
Like real talk. So yeah, I mean, and then slamming him through the building. Like
all
that
Goblin,
suplex,
that WWF that he was pulling.
Yo,
multiple floors too.
Yes.
Multiple floors.
Goblin was whooping his ass. I mean,
like
he beat him.
Beat the shit out of him.
He like legit beat him.
That's because he ain't never ran into villains like that. Like he was running into some.
Yep.
All right.
Let you know
what
it's letting you know what Toby went through for sure.
Yeah.
Man. Right?
Man. The experience level, like, it really shows.
Like Toby was all like, "Yo, they was out here trying to kill my, like, like,
kill me."
They were trying to kill me. Like Doc Ock was trying to kill me.
Man, but no, I mean,
that was like, but I feel like that's like, I think kind of like to your point about him not being a kid. That's what actually made him be like, "Yo, like, this is like some real ass shit, like real ass villains that
this ain't Avenger.
Yeah, this ain't. I don't have a team
band?
with me.
Yeah.
I think he was so used to having like a team with him, like that was just like, oh, like we'll get through this. And like MJ and Ned, they not gonna get it done for you on your team.
No.
Not when you got Green Goblin out here. No. And shout out to the way that they kind of did the costume design, made it look like Hobgoblin because he had like that the shirt like sweater on or whatever. And Hobgoblin was crazier than Green.
So maybe that was maybe that was right.
But yeah, so that's why I think it like helped him like transition from like this mindset of him just being a kid to like.
I to your point, I really liked the visuals and like how they introduced Tom Holland's like Spidey sense.
Yeah.
Like in the living room when he was just walking around and he was looking at everyone and like I was confused too. I'm like, what?
Because it was
what's
all
going on? Yeah.
And then when that sound where like is everybody's voice is just like real low.
Yeah. And then it was just like boom, caught him. I was like, oof, that would have been bad. Whatever was gonna happen, but yeah, that Spidey sense that was cool how they like introduced it. Yeah.
That reminded me of Daredevil's part. We caught the break.
Man,
he was like, "How'd you do that?"
I'm a good lawyer. I'm a really good lawyer.
Yo. He's like, but you're gonna need a lawyer, Happy. You're gonna need a really good lawyer. That ain't me. It's not me, but you know.
Man, I can't. I don't know when he's coming back, but
Yeah.
maybe next week. Yo,
I think we'll see Daredevil a lot more. I think we talked about as a group too. It was She-Hulk coming out. We might see Daredevil a lot.
Yep.
I think we'll also see Daredevil in future Spider films because
for sure.
Especially when Tom going through it now that he's in that adult phase and he has to real world problems, stuff like that. Run into it could be lawsuits, could be all that because it's not that kid mentality where like if you mess up a building, if you break something, kind of ran into that with the Avenger movies where we had Iron Man going through that, saying like, yo, we in here causing mad problems, chaos. Somehow the government is gonna ask, like, yo.
I think it might be different though.
Oh, around
because,
this time.
Yeah, because
Tom
Holland Spider-Man, like, he's not telling anybody he's Peter Parker anymore.
Oh yeah, true.
Right.
And he's not gonna allow himself to be in that type of spotlight.
Yeah.
So
he learned his lesson for sure.
I don't even know if it was about learning your lesson. I think he just knows the consequences, like why like superheroes like stay anonymous.
Yeah.
And why some are like able to be that open. Like every superhero can't be like, hey yo, like I'm Iron Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he has the resources. Like
true.
Peter Parker's about to just be taking pictures.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trying to get some numero uno pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, disgusting. Disgusting.
Hey, one part or overall part that I really liked, like I like movies where like I just don't know what's about to happen. Like,
yeah.
Like, I can't really predict it, right? And so the touch that they added where like Tom's trying to help them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that was interesting. At first, I'm like, why does he keep trying to help these fools? Like this dude, like mad ignorant. But
me and Tay was talking about like Tay was all like, yo, this dude's dumb. I was like, I don't get it.
But like afterwards, after seeing it to the end and like like he helped them all, it was like, like that's pretty cool. Like he actually helped them. Even Doctor Strange like gave him his credit. Like
friendly neighborhood.
I'm surprised. Yeah, but obviously it makes you question too. Like okay, he fixed them all. What's it gonna be like in their universe? Like when they go back, like. Is it gonna be better? Like different types of villains? Are they even gonna like introduce any other shows or movies to try to see like the after effect of all that? So
I don't think all of them like turned good. I think they just accepted that they weren't gonna have those powers anymore.
That's fair, yeah. But still, what does it look like? In that in their universe.
I mean, that's like a question. I want them to. I think like Toby and like Andrew are done with Spider-Man, but like I want to go to Andrew's universe.
Yeah. You know what? Honorable mention. We need to give Tom Holland his credit.
I gotta give him his credit because I've been mad hard on Tom.
You have.
I've been mad hard on Tom.
He set this up.
He did.
He set all this up.
Yo.
Yeah, he's the one who got Marvel and Sony in the room together.
Yep.
Shout out to Tom.
Nah, because I felt like when we got to the end of that movie, I felt like Tom Holland finally had like his own Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like that's what I felt.
His next trilogy is gonna be great. I would assume his next trilogy would be great.
But I will say I think they bringing them back, Tom or
Andrew
and Toby.
Yo,
they have to after this.
After
what just happened, this past weekend, it's gonna get out. People, the big heads are gonna be like,
2 billion.
Right.
2 billion in a pandemic.
Right.
So see what I'm thinking.
It'd be stupid if they didn't bring him.
Yeah, because I think they see obviously, like you said, they see the potential.
Right.
And I feel like movie wise, I feel like Toby has some things that he wanted to tell both of the Spider-Mans, but it just wasn't the right time to talk about
that's
it.
True.
And I feel like he had a lot of information about what happens in the future that, and I like how they kept it 3 different universes with 3 different things. So for instance, when they said that great power comes with great responsibility, but how for them it was Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
But just how it was delivered was all 3 differently. But then again, when it got to the girlfriend, I like how Andrew had his point where he's like, yo, like Gwen was mine.
Right, my MJ.
And that was my MJ. And so I like how they kept it like these are 3 totally different universes. And they have 3 different sometimes the same outcome,
but different characters.
Yeah, different characters. And like sometimes it'll be the same, sometimes it won't be the same.
Right.
But something has to happen. It brings you back to Loki when they were saying there's certain things that needs to happen for a superhero or for that one person to take off.
Yeah.
And how he said, Loki, Owen Wilson was all like, yo, you're a stepping stone for the Avengers to be who they are. Right. So if you don't die, they won't reach that level to become, better, do Endgame.
Right.
So I think for Aunt May and Uncle Ben, they had to go through a death in order for for the Spider-Mans to take off.
That's real life though.
Yeah.
Like outside of these superhero movies, like that's how people be becoming successful.
How you react against adversity.
Yep. 100%.
It's crazy how when I thought about that, it just clicked. I was like, man, it kind of brings you back to Loki again, where they kept talking about these variants and kept talking about these different things. Right. So that's why I think Loki, I think is still my favorite Marvel show.
I'm gonna give my rating after this last episode of Hawkeye.
Not my favorite. Has my favorite scene.
Yeah.
When we talk about like when we wrap up the year, like I'm talking about Jonathan Majors. He had one of the best years to me. But I did want to get into the 3 Spider-Man, the monologues, and the combos that they had.
Comedy,
top tier.
Right.
Like
that could have been a show. In its own.
Yeah.
Just them 3, like
just living in an apartment.
When they're like, wait, your webs come out of your wrist. He was like, yeah, like you know what it is. Like I'm the OG, I ain't gotta. They're like, I have to make fluid. He was,
yo,
that was so funny.
It just goes. It's easy.
I wish he would have showed him his symbol too. Like, well, I have to usually press like that. Cause remember he was first trying to find it. He's like. He was like doing the little thing. He was like, and he did and everybody's like, oh, he did the Spider-Man thing.
How do you create that fluid? I don't really want to get into this.
Did you have a web block?
I've had web blocks before.
Does it come out of anywhere else?
I like and then the way Tom gets into it, I thought he was gonna stop them from talking at first. He was like, no, I think he just wants to know. And so I was like, no, I think what he's trying to say is. Yeah.
Yo, and when they were fighting and they were like, I thought I was Spider-1.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I was Peter 1, Peter 2, and Peter 3.
They could not figure
They're
that
like,
out.
we never fought on a team before. He was like, wait, I'm the only one?
He was like, I was on the Avengers. He's like, wow, that's great.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that were you in a band? I was like, wow, that was jokes. And then when they talk about their villains, he's like, who have you faced?
Yeah. No, Andrew, funniest. The funniest of them all. His facial expressions, the questions, the answers. I'm like, bro.
Yo, when she was like, show us your Spider-Man. He was like, hanging from the ceiling. He was like, this is enough, right? She was like, no, not at all.
Mad confused.
Throwing bread at him? Can you please stop throwing that?
You have the tingly thing? He's like, yes, I have the tingly thing. I just like how he's just like real calm with it, like, all right, like
Lola talking about, can you clean those cobwebs while you up there?
He's straight up just like,
he did it too.
Just going up, knocking it off.
But I was so surprised. So I saw like through a spoiler that I didn't want to see on the internet. So that's why I had to get off like a month ago that they're all 3 going to be in there. Yeah. But I didn't know we were getting an hour of like all 3 Spider-Man. Like,
that screen time was my goodness,
man, crazy. I was
now
just
that cost some money.
Yeah, but it's gonna be 5 times of what they make.
Right. Yeah.
But I was like, that's what like really hit home for me. Of like all 3 of them like really like being integrated like in the whole movie. Yeah. You got to see them like emotionally. Got to see them of how they picked each other up. Yeah. And then how they fought together. And their various styles.
Dude, when they were swinging, when they finally got it together and they were swinging, they were swinging off each other's webs. Yep. I was like, bro.
And you saw like how each of them landed in their like their Spider-Man pose. Oh my god.
The money shot.
That's what I was saying.
So when they're on top of the the Statue of Liberty,
yep.
and it's all three of them.
Man.
Jeez,
Bro.
like
Yo.
chills.
Chills.
Hey yo, side note, did y'all catch that confirmation? The lizard getting kicked in the face.
Oh yeah.
You remember how they took it out? I was like looking at it. I was like, yep, there it is. And right when his head got hit to the side, I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Brazil, y'all should have had some better editors to get that out of there. Because it was that whole fight scene was just pure nostalgia.
Yeah.
So at the end, when Tobey Maguire, Peter Parker gets stabbed, like trying to stop Tom's from killing Goblin,
the shit afterwards.
he's like laying. He was just, and Andrew's like, "Are you all right?" He was like, "It hurts, doesn't it?" He was like, "Yeah, it hurts like hell."
So yeah, I'm in a lot of pain right now.
Because he was like, "I've been stabbed before."
Yep. I remember too.
Yo.
The actual scene. Yep.
Yeah.
If they would have killed him off, I would have been. That would
So
have been mad.
another good question.
No.
Hot.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Another good question was, remember when like Toby came through like his little like spiral thing, and he came in and he told him, he's like, "Oh, I've been here for a minute." He's like, "I was just trying to like
Figure it
find,
out.
just trying to figure it out." But I was really wondering, like, what was he doing in the time where he was just chilling before they got to him? You know what I mean?
It's
like,
hard to
like
say
you know,
'cause of the
Andrew.
timeline.
Yeah.
Like Andrew was like straight like in the alley. Like he looked like he just got there. Like he was like, "Whoa, like what's going on?"
He was probably beating somebody's ass.
Yeah.
And
Real
then
talk.
he got pulled in.
He's like, oh, a portal.
Yeah, but then like Toby, like, you know, he's coming through his portal like, "Oh yeah, I've been here for like a minute. I was just trying to figure out."
It looked like Toby, like he goes out in the streets when he needs to, because first of all, Andrew's Spider-Man called him a youth pastor.
Yo, actually, you know what I recently saw? If you look at older,
He did.
I'm trying to figure out. I gotta go back into the comic books, but I think there's what Toby is wearing, like that jacket and all that, is like in the comic books when it's like that older Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
When he's like, I think he has like the daughter and like Spider Girl and all that stuff is in the mix. Like,
I didn't read that one.
like when he's like sitting there, he's like regular. You know,
Well, I think,
old dude.
but I think that's just how like he walks around. Like, I think that's how you can tell where they're at, like in their lives. Like,
yeah,
the main thing like Andrew's doing when he's not in the lab is like whooping people's ass
right,
in the streets,
right,
and Toby's just like, I got it on if I need to go do some shit
right.
True.
in that sense. So I think that's why he was like dressed different in that manner.
Yeah.
Yo,
Because they thought he didn't have it on. He
Yeah.
was just like, no, I got it on.
Just side note to that, like that was, I think that was like a perfect transition into bringing them into the movie, like with Ned, and then him accidentally open, like, because when you see him open it, you're like, oh, that's him, but you're like, oh, wait a minute,
He looks taller.
wait a minute, yeah,
He
who
looks
is that? Yo, that was my reaction. I'm like, wait, whoa, hey, confirmed.
If people are not standing up and shouting like they did in Endgame when they saw both of those Spider-Mans come through the portal.
Oh,
It's something about them portals, dog. When that happens, like people be like, yo.
No,
but the feeling was different because I was thinking about it. So like when it happened in Endgame, when all of them came through, I was just like, oh, like I know y'all needed them.
right.
When Andrew and Toby walked through,
No, that's where my first tear of joy came out. Was Toby when he came out.
like like for me, like at that point, like it already passed Endgame for me.
Right. Just that part alone.
Yeah. The fact that they had got all three on screen, and then we got to see them fight.
I told you, dream. It's a dream.
Yeah.
Come true.
Shout out to Tom.
Shout out to Tom.
Shout out to Marvel and Sony.
Yo, so on that, so I was looking up like John Watts and seeing like what else he's like done. So he's done all the Spider-Man movies and same writers too.
Good. Yeah.
What I saw that's on his future one is Fantastic Four. This shit's about to be ham.
Yeah. After this,
Yo.
Yo.
Do you see that little Easter egg that they talked about when remember when the Avengers building got jacked up?
Mm-hmm.
There's a little, like, somebody kind of pointed out, might have been a little fan thing, but it was pretty cool to see. It was just like a little, you know how the 4 symbol, but you know how it's owned by Richards?
Yeah.
Reed Richards, and it's kind of like showing it as like in like sitting up, like they're taking over that Avengers building.
Oh, okay.
And they're supposed to be like setting up like their little shop up there. Cause Fantastic Four, they have their whole little.
Yeah.
That'd be
Get up.
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah.
To take it over now. Yeah.
Because you would think like Reed Richards and all those guys kind of have the funding because there's no more Stark. I think Stark Industries is also going downhill now, to where they're kind of like going away from like Stark Industry stuff. So
it make
possibly, but
not forever. But
not forever.
There's
but
there's some stuff in the making. I don't know if they're I don't know if you guys have heard of Ironheart before.
Oh yeah,
So,
I saw the
Riri Williams.
Yeah,
she's essentially like the protege to Iron Man.
Right.
So after he died, but I know she's supposed to be coming into Black Panther 2. So I don't know if they're kind of changing the origin story.
Okay,
yeah, probably no.
But in the comics, essentially she's hella smart too, one of the smartest ones. And gets her own suit, but her mentor in there is kind of like the ghost of Iron Man, or Iron Man like
holograph
personality,
kinda,
like within a hologram.
Kind of like Jarvis.
He was a Jarvis for her.
No, okay.
Oh, okay.
But like Tony's like actual like thought patterns and same thing. So it was like Tony was actually there.
Still there, yep. That makes sense.
I can see him still getting paid. You know what I mean? Just being like, yo, let me come in and do a couple of voice.
I think Robert's done.
Robert comes to a little
Robert
voice
Jr.?
stuff.
Yeah.
Downey.
Yeah.
So some things I want to see to come out this movie. Of course, I'm ready for more Tom Holland Spider-Man. Into the Spider-Verse is coming out.
Yes.
So something that was interesting, we didn't talk about Jamie a lot. First of all, I thought Jamie just improv throughout the movie. I loved it.
He did, yeah.
He was great.
Yeah.
But so you have the scene where Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I forgot which Spider-Man it was.
It was Andrew.
It was Andrew, okay.
Yeah, it was Andrew.
So Andrew, when he beats Electro, and then he like has his mask off, and he was just like, you over here like saving people, out in the world and everything, up in the neighborhood. I would thought you would have been black.
There gotta be a black one out there.
Yeah. So that was like the nod to like Miles Morales.
Yep.
So my new theory, down the line is that so we have Spider-Man Enter the Spider-Verse, and I feel like by the end of like Tom's like tutelage as Spider-Man, with all this multiverse stuff happening, I feel like Miles Morales from the animated is gonna end up being in the live action, and that's how we're just gonna give the pass on to.
I hope
That'd
she's
be beautiful.
right.
Yeah.
I hope she's right, because if she's right, I'll tell y'all right now.
She's been right so far.
Yeah, she has.
I want my motherfucking respect.
I
given.
Man, like standing ovation if that happens. Like for real.
Y'all thought I was crazy.
No.
Like y'all thought I was wild. If y'all thought I was acting wild for this Spider-Man, when Miles Morales comes, I'm in full suit in the theater.
Spider cuz.
Yeah, dead ass.
Yo, Spider-Man with Tim's on.
Yo,
What a bottle of Henny.
all that.
Oh man.
But yeah, so that's what I want to see coming out of there. Props to Marvel and Sony for working together. It makes me super excited for the future of like Marvel, everything they're doing from their TV shows. Even though I didn't like all of them,
they were still
they're
good.
all connected. They're all still working good. And the way that they're laying things out, like we're going movie to TV show to movie. There's always like you're never like.
I like that.
Even if it's like a week or two in between, like you're never really going out without a Marvel show or a movie.
Yeah,
they're taking over.
Yo, it's very smart.
They're taking over. I'm throwing in a theory that I hope happens. I don't know if it will. It might not. But if we saw how, if you're watching Hawkeye, you'll see that there is Christmas time. It's snowing. It's Christmas. Obviously, when you see No Way Home, it's during that time as well in New York. Right. It would be pretty cool to see Tom make an appearance, but like obviously Hawkeye wouldn't know that he's Peter Parker or he is Spider-Man. He just comes through as Peter Parker. Knowing that all this is going down in New York, I feel like there will be a news presence needed if that does happen. That'd be pretty dope. Not sure if it will, but having him go take a couple of photos, kind of like get a little shots in, a little Tom preview.
Well, to add to your note, they know who Spider-Man is.
They know there's a
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
They just don't know who Peter Parker is.
Yeah.
So if he did make that appearance, Hawkeye would know most likely that it's Spider-Man, but just not who.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, who's
Peter
Spider-Man?
Parker,
That's what I said. It feels just Tom, just Tom making an appearance. Not really Spider-Man showing up, just Tom showing up, just kind of like maybe as like a little news dude trying to
Yeah.
take the
I
photos.
see what you're saying. Yeah.
But that would be dope. I know that they said that Tom is supposed to appear in some like a Marvel movie, not necessarily be the star of, but just appear in. So I'm not sure if it's going to be a show or a movie. They just say he has a project where he is appearing, just as
Yeah.
You know something that's interesting too. So, what I walked away from the movie is that Doctor Strange was ever able to make everyone not remember that Peter Parker's Spider-Man, but he didn't necessarily stop like the multiverse from overlapping, as we see with the movie that's about to come out.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, stay for the if you
Stay at the end
stay
for both.
the end.
For both,
Yeah.
you're gonna get a full trailer.
Yeah.
Full trailer.
So on that, like, there could still possibly be people from other from the multi universes
That's still in there.
that are still like in the main 616
Yep.
Marvel universe.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be interesting, especially with I haven't seen Black Widow. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Hopefully before the year's over.
Yeah.
But with her sister on
Yeah.
in Hawkeye, Natasha could pop up. It might not be Natasha
The one that
of
the
who
one
she
that they know.
that she knows. But
Yeah.
It could be a different one. Yeah, that could get them back in the mix.
because like all this stuff is like all these possibilities are here now.
Yeah.
And Hayato actually had a good theory that he told me. So
Oh, really?
we saw he did. The Doctor Strange, trailer came out. And so if you guys I don't know if you read House of M. It's it's a comic book. It's an X-Men event. So essentially, Wanda has a mental breakdown, and she says like no more mutants. So from that point on, like within the comics for like years, she essentially took them into her own reality. So kind of like WandaVision, where Magneto was in charge, but like, so eventually they come out of it. Out of that, and there's no mutants. I forgot for how many years. There is eventually down the line. But so to say that he's kind of thinking it might be reversed. That so instead of Wanda saying no more mutants, whatever she does, she creates the mutants throughout the world. So now like their X gene like is unsuppressed or like that's just how mutants.
Oh yeah, because that did kind of happen with forgot her name, but it was in WandaVision where she went through Wanda's.
The black girl.
Yeah, the black girl.
Yeah.
She got
Monica.
Monica,
yes.
and she ended up getting powers.
Yeah,
going through that.
Yeah, yep.
So that would actually be that's a good one.
So it's a good theory.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll happen. Because I feel like there's already mutants unless it's happening during the same time Wanda did that whole thing.
Right.
But I just need them to bring X-Men in. I'm very satisfied with Spider-Man right now.
Yeah.
But in the future,
Yes, bring him back.
I probably will be calling you out again.
Yeah, I'm confident in their transition and bringing the X-Men in.
Man,
Yeah.
one thing I could see that will be crazy, but it will be wow. Like the nostalgia would be like insane is down the line if Kang gets too much of a problem, which I feel like he is going to be. Like he's going to be a problem.
Big problem.
Yeah. And I feel like what if it got to the point to where, you know how that in-game scene where like everybody's kind of going through the portals and like all those people are showing up? I feel like obviously they're going to have a big battle scene with Kang. But imagine all those, like you have the new
variants.
generation of Avengers and the new generation coming up right now. And then kind of like how we saw Toby and Andrew. But imagine like, okay, you're getting the younger Iron Man version.
If Hugh Jackman comes out that goddamn portal.
Like everybody.
If Hugh Jackman comes out that portal, I'm going nuts.
Hugh Jackman. You get Robert Downey. You get Chris Hemsworth. Like imagine you get all these people. Like you get the old Avengers coming in. You get everybody just showing up.
I'm going to pass out.
If Jean Grey,
I'm going to pass
Yo.
out.
the OG Jean, comes through.
I'm going to pass out.
If Patrick Stewart
I'm going to walk out.
Like if that
It's
happened
too much.
to the point where like they needed everybody to handle Kang, and they're just like get them all. Get them.
I'm leaving.
I might need to rent. I might need to rent the movie theater out.
Right. No, I'm gonna have to stand up and watch it.
Like, it's a crazy theory, but
yeah.
just imagine like Kang is that big of a problem. Where like, you know what?
No, like for real, Kang
Like,
is that problem.
Yeah.
He is. And I was just thinking, they're making so much money off of this that by the time they get to that movie, they're gonna be like, oh, we got the money for it.
Yeah.
Like, go get them. Go get them all. Let them know. Robert, we want you back on screen. Hugh, we want you back on screen.
We got the money.
I feel
We got
like
the money to pay
that'd
you.
probably be the only way to pull them.
Yeah.
They're not. I don't think
They're
they're
saving.
doing full
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
They're saving money right now.
Yeah, I
To
think
bring 'em- to bring 'em in.
do something like that, you will have to do these films like this and just keep saving because you can't do something big yet. But I feel like Kevin is thinking like, I want something. It has to be bigger than Endgame. So he's like, I want something.
I give it a while though. It's probably gonna be
Oh
another
yeah, that's gonna
5,
be
6,
it's gonna take
7 years.
that's gonna take
Decade.
a while. Yeah,
That's what I said. No, it already started.
Yeah.
I think
'Cause
But
that
I think like to get there,
because Thanos took 10 years.
because there's gonna be part 1, part 2.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
and we're gonna see younger Kang, and we got develop Kang story.
It might be more than 10 years.
Possibly.
Because
possibly.
if going off of his theory, I don't even know when an X-Men movie is coming out.
yeah.
Yeah.
The first X-Men, they're redoing the X-Men animated, and that's coming out in 2023.
Yeah.
So that's
So-
why I say that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might be two decades.
Yeah,
to be
it
honest.
might be. But yeah, that Thanos took 10 years to do. So
Yeah.
you can only imagine that, like, to do something bigger than that and all the money that they need, that would be a crazy
And
thing
they-
about
the first time they showed him was just him like smiling.
Yeah.
Like, and then that was it. Like, who is this guy? Like,
bro.
Yeah.
Bro, if they bring, imagine they bring Wesley Snipes' Blade. And
They ain't gonna do that.
That'd be-
Stop.
Nah, they might.
This-
I mean, true story was mad dope. Bring Wesley
Yeah.
back.
Bro, like, just, that would be crazy. Like, I was, man.
Yeah. Yo.
Yeah.
All right. Final thoughts. We got to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say?
Yo. 10 out of 10. 30 out of 30.
For each Spider-Man.
For
10
each
out of 10.
Spider-Man is 10 out of 10. So that's a 30 out of 30 altogether. Put like 3030. Like, if you see it. All right. Yeah. But 30 for 30. For sure.
What about you, Tay?
Man, just props to Tom Holland
Again,
up
yes,
top because he made this happen.
You did.
And shout out to Toby, but Andrew, I'm so happy that you got everything you deserved.
Redemption.
Like redemption, like
For real.
Man.
yeah, because they did you dirty, my G.
Yeah.
But props to
Yeah.
you, like
Man.
everything. Like
Yes.
that's what really solidified the movie for me. It's movie of the year. I know Matrix comes out next week, but
Yeah, good
it's
luck.
movie of the year. It's one of the best superhero movies
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the past 5. It's
Yeah.
whenever Endgame came out, it's the best superhero movie since that movie.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
It's my favorite Marvel movie now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
top tier. Nothing else to say.
I don't even buy DVDs, and I would buy that on DVD.
Right.
Yeah, I'm buying it.
Yeah.
Like it's easy money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so shout out to Marvel, shout out to Sony. Looking forward to the future.
Yeah. Yeah, same. Shout out to Marvel, Sony, the whole team, man. Like,
Man.
I mean, the more I'm in film school, the more I realize what goes into just how movies are put together, made,
Yeah.
all that good stuff, like the details, the fine details.
Yeah.
It really makes this, right? This type of movie. So, I mean, just props to everyone that,
Yeah.
again, acting, the visuals,
Yeah.
just the BTS, the stuff that we ain't
Yeah.
seen, like just props to y'all because that's what made this
Yeah.
movie really, really, really good. So
Doing it in good timing too.
right,
Like
right,
just the amount of not having that much time to do these things, just
Yeah.
going straight from film to film.
right. So like again, honorable mention to Tom. He's maturing. He's A-list now
Oh,
after that
dope.
performance.
He's a dope Spider-Man.
Yeah. He perfect and he manifested that.
Yeah.
He said he wanted to be Spider-Man. Years before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he got it, man, and he's killing it. So I mean, again, shout out to all of them. Great movie. If y'all have not seen it, obviously go watch
Please.
it. You know, sorry if we spoiled it, but you'll still have some of the same reactions. And another shout out to even though Rigo's trash, shout out to our audience They were a little hype. You know, we had some
Not
fun.
hyped enough.
Not hyped enough,
Yo,
but you know,
yeah.
it made the experience, you know, fun.
I'm glad we was in the back because we would have definitely stood up.
He would've been mad at me.
People-
I'm glad we was in the back. I'll tell you that much.
Right. No, but it was good times for sure. But all right, man, we might look into a part 2 to this because
I think we do need to do a part 2 because
It
we
was-
didn't even get into Jamie.
Yeah,
We didn't get into the
we-
villains like we needed to.
we might do another podcast. We might do Inside Opinion, whichever. But
No, actually, we could do one. Yeah, just covering straight villains.
true. Yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll
Yeah,
do
'cause
something for
we
y'all.
got a lot to. We got Matrix coming up. We got to talk about Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Got a lot on the schedule now.
Yeah.
Matrix is
Be on the
next
lookout,
week.
y'all. All right, then. You know, thanks for watching, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this with your friends. And don't forget, your opinion matters.
Yep.
Your
Yep.
peace.
All right, we out.